Hey everyone, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today is a, special day. You know what? As you guys know, I'm traveling to the United States, going to every comic convention I can go to and going to every comic shop that I'm trying to go to. If I miss your comic shop the first time around, it just means I'll get it next time because I'm going to be traveling for quite some time. So today we went to a shop in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, called Black Cat Comics, and we got a bunch of books from there. We got a bunch of footage to show you as well. We also went to Comic-Con in Boise. Not too exciting, it was kind of very generic. I did get some great books, and I'll show you those a little bit later as we go on. This is one of them right here. But right now, we're back in Utah, and we're at a campsite, and it's very beautiful, and you know what? It's pretty awesome. So I thought I would make this video and show you guys a bunch of the books I picked up at the comic shop and the Comic-Con. I did get a bunch of stuff and probably about 50 or 60 books. So a lot of really great stuff to show you guys. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the shop. And I also interviewed the shop owner, so that should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at Black Cat Comics. And I'll be back and show you some books. I'm at another comic shop today, and this is the owner. Why don't you introduce yourself, Greg, and tell us about your shop?
Hey there, my name is Greg Gage. I'm the owner of Black Cat Comics in Salt Lake City. We're one of the only comic shops around. We don't do any trading cards or games or things like that.
So you are a pure comic shop.
Pure comic shop, and we've got toys and T-shirts and
we
stuff.
got manga behind us.
Yeah,
a little bit of that. So,
but what we need to do to stay in business.
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, we've never done any gaming or anything like that. We're just all about comics.
Nice. So how long have you been here?
Actually, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be 18 years.
18 years. So you're having a sale going on right now? Is that the deal?
We are having a sale right now.
Okay, so what's the sale going on?
All the back issues, all the graphic novels for the entire month of April, 50% off.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta go back and
I can help you load up. Yeah, Eric
awesome,
can grab that for you. And, yeah.
Very cool. So, were you always a comic book fan yourself growing up? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah,
what were some of your favorites?
Well, one of my big favorite, X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men number 94. That was Uncanny X-Men. That's the first book I ever bought.
That's
first
awesome.
X-Men book, I should say.
I have that in my collection, and you know what? I talked about that book quite a bit because at the time that was the book to get.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Giant Size X-Men became the book to get.
Yeah.
And I skipped Giant Size X-Men and went straight to 94.
Right.
And I still have my 94. I don't have Giant Size.
I have got my original. I've got a replacement. It's much better, but I've got my original 94. It has no cover.
Oh really?
It's got a piece out of the corner. It's brown and brittle and horrible. Nice. But anybody asks me, hey, what's the most valuable book in your collection? That's it, because that's the first one I bought off the newsstand when I was a kid.
So, big Chris Claremont fan?
No.
No? Yeah. I've talked to Chris many times. So,
no, I wouldn't say his golden age of writing was, I think, unparalleled.
Yeah.
And I think he's probably one of the guys like a him, the Frank Miller and things like that really should set their stuff at their best and kind of keep it there. I think there's I think a lot of creators like that. I won't name anybody, but it's like I really enjoyed their stuff years ago, and it was really formative and transformative, really, for comics and for me. So, I like looking back on that. Not to say they can't create now, but I just really prefer the older stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So you have free comic book days coming up. You got any plans?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Adrian Rupp is going to be here.
Nice.
He's has a comic coming out on Free Comic Day.
Nice.
He just did the brand new little Archie book that came out this week. Chris Hoffman, who is a local creator, he's done a whole bunch of stuff. Salsa and Strangers, The Gull, all kinds of books. He'll be here. Let's see, what else can happen? Oh, well, of course, yes, Hive Comics will be here doing a live Whatnot show.
There you go.
Hello,
Whatnot. How you guys doing? They're sponsors. They're sponsors of the show, so I got to give them.
Well, fantastic. Well, I just sponsored them.
Well, there you go. Nice.
There we go.
Very cool.
So we're going to do that. We're going to have an anti-bullying, anti-suicide charity here for kids. It's going to be great. We're going to have a really good time.
Very cool. One last question real fast. So obviously you've been here a while. What's the What's the best book you've ever seen walk through the door as far as like dollar wise?
Oh, gotta say The Amazing Fantasy 15. Probably.
Really? Did you buy it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
Very nice.
It's not here. It's at home.
It's a home. So the personal collection is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's a little shy about this. Well, that's okay.
Live on 123 Elm Avenue, Anytown, USA. If you want to come and check it
There
out.
you go.
No, we get that. We get in a couple Fantastic Four ones.
Yeah.
We got a nice, like, basically full run of Fantastic Fours.
Wow.
Last year, I had Eric press a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Rogue Trader, he's my pressing guy.
Yeah, he's apparently the presser for the whole of Utah. So
He's amazing. He
He
does
does a
a great
really good job. He showed me his setup, and I was like, "Wow, that's intense." So.
See, I haven't even seen his setup.
Yeah,
he won't let me in his
I had to
house.
sign a waiver.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I wouldn't let me in either. But,
Yeah, exactly.
We've had some great stuff walking here. The one thing I need personally though is still a Spider-Man 1. The Amazing
Really?
Spider-Man 1.
Man,
Still need it.
yeah, I never had that myself. But
That's-
what are your personal grails? What are your personal grails?
Definitely the Amazing Fantasy.
Sure.
My Avengers 1. It's in like beautiful condition when I saw it. Thinking, what?
X-Men '94, obviously.
X-Men 94, yes. Batman 13.
Nice.
It's my earliest Batman, but
Wow.
the black on it is just beautiful. Yeah, I guess the first full run I collected and completed was Daredevil.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So that's that's kind of a big one for me.
Yeah, that's a great series.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey man, we're gonna look around the shop now that I
All
know
right.
that everything's half off.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a little bit more.
No
time,
excuses
so.
now.
All right. Thank you so much. All right,
Thanks.
guys. We'll show some more video. We'll see you soon. Later. Okay, so there you can see Black Cat Comics. They got a ton of great stuff. The owner is a really nice guy. I was there and he actually gave away like a $50 book to this little kid for his birthday. I thought that was great. But as you can see, he's got a ton of back issues. It's a pure comic shop, and there's a bunch of people enjoying this shop, as you can see. And that's always nice to have that clientele in there, having these 50% off books and everything you have. So I got a bunch of books, so let's take a look. Okay, so let me do my best at narration for this Comic-Con. Very small area with a lot of people. This was the original artist section, I guess you'd say. Only a few booths, maybe about 10 at the most. Some really cool stuff, but really limited as far as what I'm used to at Comic-Cons. This gentleman right here, he gets a little excited. He sees that there's a camera pointed his way. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Here, watch this. Hey, look at me." It needs a lot of attention. Anyway, there's the Garbage Pail Kid guy. This was an original artwork and book by this gentleman right here. And kind of took a second to look at that. That was kind of cool. We're going to move on. This is another stand to add comic books. There's about 4 or 5 places to add comic books for sale. This is where I got the Cult of Dracula and a few other ones. There's some great Fantastic Fours, a few things. They had a few boxes. The nice thing is the booths, I guess, were only $90 for a booth, which is hardly anything in comparison to what we're used to. Look how busy that line is right there. There's no way I could get down that aisle, so I didn't even bother. I kept going. I have like a selfie stick that's like 3 feet taller in the sky, so it's like 7 or 8 feet tall. That's why it looks like we're above all these people. I am tall, but I'm not this tall. But yeah, I'm just kind of walking around, trying to find my way through this very small place with a lot of people. Show me right there. I'm a little exhausted, just kind of walking around, looking into the camera. And, just kind of enjoying the day, but, I guess the whole COVID thing is all over with, right? Here we are. We're finding the other comic book booths that have the majority of the comics. This place we're coming up to right here on the right is the one where I bought a bunch of books. All these boxes right there, they're all $5 a book in every one of those boxes. There's some really good stuff. As you can see, a lot of people were digging through there. There was another booth right next to it. This one right here, they had a lot of slabs or a lot of wall books and stuff. We kind of took a look at those. The prices were a little bit high, so I don't think I bought anything from this guy. But they had quite a few bucks and some nice ones as well. And behind this thing is where they were doing the wrestling, and I didn't really spend too much time there. But anyway, I had fun at this con. It was a little bit, cramped, to say the least. Well, there you go. There was a really great comic shop. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. A lot of great comics. You know, it was just a pure comic shop. They didn't have a lot of cards. Actually, no cards at all. A little bit of figures, a little bit of anime, stuff like that. But he was having that great 50% off sale, and I did take advantage of it. And I'll show you some of the books. As far as the Boise State Comic Con, a lot of people, not very well run. You can tell they haven't done it for a while. They canceled the last 2 years, and I don't think they were expecting as many people as they got. And they only had one ticket booth open and one guy handing out bracelets, and that was it. And there was like 1,000 people. I was there for about 3 or 4 hours, and as I left, there was still a line of hundreds of people trying to get in to that Comic-Con. But I did get some really great books, and I'll show you those right now. The first one, there's some oldies but goodies. This one right here, and these were all $1, by the way. This is War of the Worlds. I'm a huge fan of War of the Worlds, and I've never had this book before, so I picked it up for $1. I also got World's Finest, number 196. I just found a bunch of these for $1, so I figured why not. We have our Fighting Force, The Losers, number 125. I thought that was pretty cool. Here is Sergeant Rock, number, I don't know what number it is, 20 something. Well, that's not bad. Lois Lane, Girlfriend of Superman, 101. These were all $1, and I just thought they were interesting, so I picked them up. Here is Superboy, number 177. Looks like Superboy's having a rough day. Here is some Action Comics, number 401. Superman is all tied up. That's an interesting book right there. I don't know if they call it a bondage book or whatnot, but some do. Anyway, let me set these down so they don't fall. So you can see this great, beautiful background I am in here in Utah. It's pretty awesome, right? Superboy number 190, he's playing the flute. I've had this one before. Lois Lane, number 114. Thought it was pretty cool. I like her outfit right there. And we have another one, Lois Lane, number 112. Superman is, well, I guess he's got a little wood going on. So there you go. It's pretty cool. These are some books I picked up from one booth. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other booth I went to as well. Okay, moving along. It looks like I missed one. Here's another one from the other booth, 127, The Losers, right there. I thought that was a cool cover. What's that called? It's called Our Fighting Forces. Anyway, thought that was pretty neat. Okay, this is a different booth at the Comic-Con. These books were all $5 a piece, and some of these were just fillers that I needed to get, and some of these are actually really nice keys I got for a really good deal. So let's take a look. This is Deceased number 1. This is the Funky Cold Matina cover, and I didn't have this one, so I needed it. Here is Spidey, the Universe X Special. You know what? There's an error of this, and I looked in it. It is not the error comic. That one's worth quite a bit. It's just the regular one, but I like the cover, so I figure why not give it a shot. Here is Legends number 3. This is the first appearance of the new Suicide Squad. That's pretty cool. Here is Crisis on Infinite Earth number 8. The one with the Flash. That's awesome. And here is number 7, one with Supergirl. Another one I didn't have. And then they had a bunch of these, and I just picked them up. So, Nice House on the Lake, book 1. This is first printing, right? And I got 2 of those. Figure I might sell a couple of these on Whatnot or something. And then it looks like I got the variant for it as well. Oops, it's falling there. There you go. So that was all another booth. And then this is the last booth I went to, and I got some really good deals. These are all came out to be about $1 a piece as well. So let's show you these. Silver coin number 2. Silver coin number 1. Time Before Time number 1. Big Girls number 1. This might have been a different booth. I don't know for sure. And here is the Department of Truth number 11 or number 10. Really cool variant. That might have been a different booth as well. Not sure, but this is back to the one with the first books in there. Captain America number 230, the awesome book with Hulk hitting Captain America. Love that one. And here is Teen Titans number 11 as well. Another really great looking book. There's some cars going by, so it might be a little loud. And let me show you the last what I got from this booth. And they have these right here. Let's give this vehicle a second while it goes by. And it is a nice looking rig for sure. It's a really nice campsite I have right now. It's just beautiful. It's up in the desert mountains or whatnot. I went exploring on my electric bike. and had a blast today. But anyway, let's go back to these books. Here is Cult of Dracula #1. And they had the whole set. Here is #2. Here is #3. #4. And #5. And there's one more, I believe. #6. There you go. That wasn't the reason I bought this. They sold me the whole set for $10. I had these, and then I had the variants as well, and I was hoping that they were the Shannon Mare variants, and guess what they were? So here we go. Here is Cult of Dracula #3. #4, these were all in the pack together. #5, he definitely knows how to draw the ladies there. And #6. So there you go. So that was all my haul that I got from the Comic-Con that I went to in Boise. It was about $20 again. I waited quite a while to get in because of the line. All in all, I've been to a lot of Comic-Cons in my time. It was nothing special. There wasn't really anything neat to look at. It's just a bunch of people just crammed into a small space and about 4 or 5 comic book vendors. But you can get car insurance there. So if you're looking for car insurance at your Comic-Con, no comics and coffee. They needed to have that there. That would have been nice. Speaking of that, so good. But I had a good time. Saw some people that watched the show, so thank you for those people that came up to me and said hello. And you know what? At least they have a Comic-Con in Boise, and now everyone has a place to go to hang out and dress up like a Pikachu. So there you go. Let me show you the books I got at the comic book shop I went to. This is Black Cat Comics, and they were having that 50% off sale. As you saw in the interview, I did not know that was going on. I thought they were just 10% off, but as you guys know, I'm trying to fill Spawn runs and trying to fill a G.I. Joe run, and I found some G.I. Joe stuff, not really too much Spawn. So let me show you what I got. G.I. Joe #118, #117. These are all half off the marked price. Here is #76, #94, #77. I couldn't resist this one. The Mask #1. This is a one-shot thing or something like that, annual. It was only $1, so I picked it up. So those are the G.I. Joes I got and stuff. And then it was New Comic Book Day. It was Wednesday when I was there, so I bought my new comics for the week. Of course, I got King Spawn. I had to get that one. The new Kaiju Score #1. And some of the back issues I missed. Maniac in New York, The Bronx is Burning #1. I didn't get that variant. I don't know which ones I was missing, so I just kind of grabbed them all. I don't know what issue that was, but that's one of those. And then another one, another variant as well. And last but not least, A Town Called Terror #1, a brand new book that came out this week. So very cool. So yeah, I had a lot of fun going to the comic shop and hanging out with the people there, and the Comic-Con. Got some books, as you guys can see. I have another video coming up showing 2 more shops that we went to, and also some books that Hive Comics gave to me as well. So a nice little stack. So we'll be looking out for that video probably in a couple days. And I hope you guys are really liking this. This is what I plan on doing. Like I said before at the beginning of the video, if I miss your shop this time around, it doesn't mean I'm not coming back. This is an ongoing trip. I don't have a home. This is my home right here, this Bueller bus. So if I'm in Utah right now, that doesn't mean I'm not coming back. I am coming back, seeing the shops I missed. My goal eventually is to hit every shop in America. Might take me some time, but eventually I'll get it done. And who knows, it's probably a Guinness World Record, and that's kind of cool. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm posting a lot on Instagram, a lot of pictures and stuff like that, and you can always find out my adventures and journeys. I will be back doing Monday coffee videos in the morning at 5 o'clock, so if you want to catch me at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to do my best. It's depending on internet and where I'm at, obviously. I have to give good service. It's going to be live. We'll recap the week. We'll tell you what we're going to do next week. We'll also show you some other cool stuff as well. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to live your best life. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.